Good morning, aloha. We'd like to introduce the new version of the Tooth-Bridget tooth replacement system. This is the kit. It has the instructions that I'll take out here. This will fully inform you on the best way to shape and shave the tooth replacement, which is contained in this kit. We have this is the new L-Pop glue that we have to glue it into your area. And I'm going to take each item and separately show this. This is the curing light. We call it the keychain lead light. The emery boards necessary to shape the small tooth replacements. There are 2 tooth replacements. They have both a male and female central incisor, but they can be used in the premolar area, bicuspid area, lower. Today we'll be showing you how to place a missing front tooth in the proper sequence. 2 vials of the adhesive resin, and I'll show you how those operate. The plunger that goes into the back end of the vials, like this. This is how the plunger is placed in the back end of the vial, and then you express the white composite material as you see here. So the basic concept is to, number 1, shape the false tooth or the replacement tooth, we call them pontics, in such a fashion with a file. The emery board will work well, or if you'd like to, you can obtain a emery board, actually a diamond impregnated file from the store. These work super well too in crafting the shape of the pontic. You'd be trying this in and out, shaping it in its hard form. You could also use a small Dremel. This is a nail file Dremel actually, for about 25 bucks. We don't sell them, but you could get one at Revlon or in different kits forms, and this really works dandy to shape the pontic. And once you have the pontic, I'm going to now move in our demonstration model so you can see the application right here. This is the place where the pontic or the tooth replacement would drop in, replacing the missing tooth in that fashion. Get my thumb out of the way. But the first thing you need to do is you would take the new glue, the L-Pop, and as it says, you bend this part up and then you press real firmly. And then the glue will then drop down into this part of the container, and then you would have the adhesive on the loose end of this device. So you have to work a little bit with this, but once you have it onto the little applicator, you place it on the sides in this fashion, both in this area, and then on the tooth itself. You'd want to coat the tooth so the adhesive would be applied to the tooth surfaces in this fashion. There's plenty of the glue, but you want to make sure that it's done in a fashion that you don't have a lot of light. The light will prematurely, and you do it to the pontic or this false tooth, the edges in this way. You can see it gets glossy, both sides. Then you would take the composite material from the adhesive paste, and it would look like this. And then you'll take this and you'll put it on the side around the perimeter of the replacement tooth in that fashion. You'd stack it on, your fingers will work fine. Do both sides. So now you have the tooth replacement with the composite material on each side, just like that. And then what you would do is come and slide it into the area, just like this. And you can take the end of the emery board file and tamp it down and move this paste over the surfaces of the teeth in that fashion, just like that. You can arrange it so it's a little bit higher maybe. And then make sure that before you harden the paste, you'd want to have the bite correct. So in other words, you'll need to close your teeth together to make sure that your upper teeth, if it's a lower situation, does not hit the pontic or the tooth replacement. And you can smooth this out real nicely. You can spend some time crafting it. Depends on your art and your willingness to do it meticulously. These surfaces, before you put the L-Pop glue, which we showed you with the applicator here, onto the teeth, but you can come back in and add even a little bit more of the adhesive to that area, backside if you want. And then you're going to need to take your finger and smooth the inside. You can do that quite easily. And once it's in place and exactly where you would like to have it, you'll take the lead light or a very strong white light. I'm going to do this about 3 minutes now. Each unit. This is the left side support tooth that we're curing in place. And again, I'm going to pull back just a little bit to show you. Then we go to the other side. It takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Actually, the best, if you want to ensure the proper placement and adhesion, you need to have 3 minutes on each place. That's a long time to be standing there. So it's about 3 minutes here, 3 minutes on this side. Again, the kit now includes the L-Pop glue. It has a full instruction sheet on its use also. But when you're using the L-Pop glue, I kind of come to the back side. You have to kind of get the light angled so it hits to the back. The stronger the lead light you might have, this is included in the kit. It has a certain wattage or strength, but it's not like in a dental office. In a dental office, this material cures in about 30 seconds. So you have to really hold the light right onto the area, but it shouldn't be too long now. And I'm going to test this material with the file. It's hardened now. So this tooth now is securely in place. You can tweak it to make sure it's into place, and I know it is because I can't break it out, but you continue curing. The longer you cure, 3 to 5 minutes would be ideal, but some people are hasty and they want to get it done yesterday. So then you make sure that you have the, again, going back to the surfaces of the wing pontic, or not the wing pontic, but the tooth replacement, and the teeth have to be clean and dry. There can be no saliva. It cannot be wet. So one of the ways to do that is to take a tissue in your mouth and pack it around your front side and the tongue side, and then make sure the surfaces are clean and dry. Then you add the L-Pop glue, which you are familiar with now. This is in our kit. Our new kit is, because of the glue expense, it's now $49.40. It was $39.70, I believe it was, but now with this new glue that we've included, we must raise the price about $10. So the kit's cost is $49.40, and we trust that you will be successful in your application of the tooth replacement from the Tooth Bridget kit. We thank you for your time and interest. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Yucatane.